course, the way the question read, so what? Yes, two there! I think they flew them in from Louisville. We just ran out of people. It was just an unusual question. I'm sure that they felt like that too. Now, of course, you have all that together, and there's the question 6 reading room. Yeah, there's no place to put him anymore. There's sort of an echo up here in the room I was in. Well, let's change our topic now. 10 tough questions table leaders are afraid to hear. Alright, question 10. Why are you a TL? Aren't you good enough to be a QL? Number 9, you're ordering a test. What should I do? Number 8, I have an extra book in my folder. I look at my sheet. What do I do? Did you ever get that? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Out there. I just folded something out. I just threw the book out. Do we have to use it? I bet you thought that. Yeah. Kidding me. Point for what? All he did was write 1 for first time. No explanation? Alright. 6. For my class, we have to explain why we made that choice. Why do we have to do that here? That's frustrating. Number 5. Oh, well, what's a mole? Disturbing question. Number 4. Tomorrow's the weekend. I'm a teacher. Do I have to work on weekends? Number 3. 10 questions straight to here. We're getting graded on this. That's the answer I got. Number 2. Can I squish me on the table here? One question they definitely don't want to hear. What question are we doing? Show them with any other questions I asked you? Well, it's not a top 10 list. Top 10 reasons to become an APChem reader. You may have your own list, but here's what I thought. Number 10. Professional development, of course. That's just obvious. You leave here gaining dozens of insights, the destruction of AP chemistry, not to mention gaining 15 pounds. That's the only other topic that has a mold associated with it besides atoms and molecules. Number 9, meet other colleagues. That's fair, I think we all agree with that. Number 8, meet other colleagues and realize your school's not that bad. I'll stop complaining until I go back. I'll fight my administration. Wow. The ones I work for, a lot of them don't mind. Number 7, get free stuff. Sure, I got battery charger this year, we got knapsacks, those of you who've been lever readers, right? We got umbrellas, sports bag, remember the writing pad, remember the one sack we got? Maybe some of you don't know, I can't read grading, but we did. You know the water bottles they have here? Some of you must have 62 of them right now. Every year, and I don't know, instructions break last year's water bottle. I do have a wish list I'd like to see, though. How about iPad? Wouldn't that be nice? I can get a better one. That new Apple Watch. Particularly because it has a new health feature. It tells you when to stand up. I think it'll go off every 4 minutes. I can see the future. We're doing everything with electronics today. Can you just imagine, there's Apple Pay with the watch. Can you just imagine using the Apple Watch that we would just scan the grade into some reader that's on your desk, saving all the little fumbling? You guys start working on that, will you? Okay. Then we want something that's practical. How about a pillow to sit on? Pillow would be good. Yeah, everybody's bringing their own, right? And that's me on the list when we get our invitation. What to bring? They say it's going to be cold, bring jackets. Put the pillow in. Come on. Number 6. Read endless papers until your eyes bleed, working long hours, trying to discern what a student wrote, get frustrated reading. Oh, that's right, you can do that at home at your own school. You don't have to come here to do that. Yeah. Number 5, visit exotic locations. Of course, we're never in Hawaii. Why aren't we in Hawaii, the Caribbean, Virgin Islands?
What's that a
I'm going to have to check with FIFA and ask them how they do it. They always make it work out. They're doing something wrong. We've got to figure that system out. It always works for them. Number 4. You'll never complain about your classroom responsibilities again. I only have how many papers to grade? That's nothing. So you never have them done. Number 3. It's likely you'll have vacation you'll ever get. You have about 12 hours if you have a late flight. That's it. Number 2. Eat to your heart's content, huh? And the number 1 reason we became an income leader. Where else can you drink every night, get paid for it, and call it professional development? And the other PDs at my school office. We have a new top 10 list. Someone suggested 10 top reasons to become a first time. Yeah, I know we're all first time at one time, but we keep getting these new first timers. I'm thinking, what's their incentive? Well, here's their list. They thought AP stood for available prospects. I can't blame them. I can't blame them. You have to look at our advertisement. Do you know the right chemistry? Would you like to learn about bonding? You have the right passion for carbon dating? Are you interested in combination reactions? Can't blame them. Can't blame them. Number 9. They thought we were still in Daytona. Utah must be a layover somewhere. I don't know. What are we leaving for Daytona? I've been here for 6 hours. Oh, you're there. Number 8. When we told you we had great tests here, you wrote yours. That's what you used to later. You gotta bring it back home too. Number 7. Free food, free flights, free rooms. How could you go wrong? Number 6. Oh, sorry. All I gotta do is grade a few tests. That's all that. Number 6. You thought we got paid for this. I mean, really got paid. I did some math while thinking about this. Listen, it's about $100 a test, give or take, right? 15 books per folder. Each folder is about $1,500 worth of income. Look at the expenses. $500 maybe for my flight. I know they vary. Each night, $300 times 10. They feed us. They pay us. Well, that isn't that too much. Never mind. So let's say $6,000, right? $1,500 a book. 4 folders, and you're paid for. 4 folders, and you're paid for. Question 4, you're done in 10 minutes. Question 6, a day and a half. But then the other 642 folders are great. They're gravy. ATS is making a mint. They're paying us nothing. Think about that. Next time you go to there, I think after 4 folders done, slow down. Slow down. I got this figured out mathematically here.
These guys are not laughing.
It's only $6,000. About a year. Number 5. The other AP teachers at your school were gone for 10 days. I want to do that too. How do you do that? Number 4. You accidentally registered for every chemistry reading. You thought you were registered for the chemistry conference. What are these books for? Number 3. You thought this was the place to learn about how to teach an AP course. Instead, you thought it was hazing with all these books to grade. I was at a fraternity when I was in college. It was an APChem. It was a chemistry fraternity. Some Greek letters, delta H minus T delta S, I think was the name. Of course, we met spontaneously. And yes, it was very disorganized, yes. Number 2. You hope to be able to connect with other distinguished AP Chem teachers. You're going to go back. You met Tom Greenbow? Is he the one with those dynamic stickers? One more reason to become a first-time mayor. Anybody can make a mistake. Number 10. You thought it was the middle of those prospects. You thought it was cute. Yeah. Nothing worked out at all. All right. Same list. Yeah, same list. You're paying attention. Well, this is where the verses start. A little free verse, a little rhyming as I can. Here's how it goes. I've been invited this year, though I'm not really sure why. For comic relief, I'll give it a try. After grading all week, you're probably discouraged. Don't these kids ever listen? I'm here to encourage. Though many will get a 3 or below, take heart. It's not about grades. It's who you know. How else to explain admins who are imbeciles? Like the one you may work for, they call them school principals. A frequent topic is all about bonding. Some take it literally and use the word fondly. I'm delighted to share, because of their AP life, that Robert and Jennifer are now husband and wife. Just a minute, I gotta take it over. I got three others to try. They're not the first ones. There's Lou, Lenore, Don, and Lisa, and maybe some others I've missed, but those are the ones I'm aware of. And they met here too. I've been coming now for 7 years, and my news is brand new. My wedding date is August 1st. The girl is available. No Wi-Fi here. So I'm vibrate. 862. Oh, no, here it is. 44648. I got it. If you were grading last year with that brand new test, you haven't had time to get a lot of rest. Grading that was a nightmare. You worked night and day. And you only got home a week ago, last Saturday. Most of us were in the Sheraton, AP Chemistry mostly together. The rooms were nice and comfortable, I couldn't ask for better. But we hiked for blocks each morning to make it to the palace. I consider grading U.S. history. Their hotels are closer, and you don't even tell it. It's history! We've all been there, we saw it. Chemistry has to calculate theoretical yield, predict the products, future. So here we all are, using our skills to grade night and day, like in a sweatshop mill. I would have said salt mill, but more appropriate. Here's how it went as we labored each day, grading thousands of books for minimal pay. There's 350 grading tests this year, because after last time, they're beginning to fear. They don't want to have to pay us. Oh, and the overtime, big whoop for each book, we get less than a dime. Go ahead and pay us overtime, so what? It was 8 a.m. when we started the grade. Delusions of fun started to fade. We graded all day with lots of coffee breaks. They made us plow on, even though our bladders ache. For several hours, we're showing our score. And if we don't get it, we practice some more. No matter the pace, the piles weren't shrinking. I then asked myself, what was I thinking? The College Board did this big redesign, wanting more depth, big ideas all defined. They said, it's a lot better. But I just got to share. Someone else used this language. It's called Obamacare.